Our next guest's goal is to help you and your business be the best it can be. Please welcome business strategist and personal finance expert Sheng Herr. Sheng, how you doing?
I'm good. It's kind of hot here, but I'm doing well.
Yeah, I mean, it's been getting hot lately. How have you been handling COVID and being inside and everything?
I'm trying to stay active, but been setting goals of like walking out of COVID-19 a badass because, I get it that we all can get cooped and settle down to our comfort. But then I'm just like, okay, I'm trying to change my mindset and saying, how can I get out of this, showing up and being better?
Yes, yes, that's exactly how I feel too. I'm trying to come out. Well, I'm technically already out of quarantine, but my goal was to come out like with a whole new body, whole new skincare regimen. I'm trying to be better. But anyway, Shane, can you tell us a little bit about what you do?
So I am, in addition to being a business strategist and personal finance expert, I am a mom of two boys and a daughter of immigrants. And I help minority female entrepreneurs to start and grow their online business, create their own wealth, and reach financial independence.
Absolutely, I love that. I love that. So, what was your original inspiration in getting into the business world? Have you always wanted to help people and their businesses?
So I started out as a photographer. That's kind of like the first thing I did. And then I somehow, when I was doing photography, I just knew like there was this calling inside of me, like I'm meant for more. Like I'm meant to change more lives than just, taking photos. And not that taking photos is a bad thing. It just, I knew there was a calling for me. And for me, I had student loans, as I think you might be able to relate. I learned to pay it off and built this debt-free life. And then I was like, I want to teach other people to do it too. And at the same time, a lot of people was asking me, how did I build my business? And I was giving a lot of business advice. So I was like, you know what? This is my calling. This is what I need to do. I need to teach like female entrepreneurs how to build their own businesses and be their own boss and create, this financial freedom life with no debt and like the impact that they can make in the world. But it all started, and the reason why I kind of dive right into minority girl bosses is because of my own background. I grew up in two different cultures. I grew up in American culture and I grew up in a Hmong culture. In the American culture, I had to learn how to adapt so I could thrive and succeed in it. And in American culture, it's like, you make your own decisions, you make your own financial decisions. It's like everything's on you. But then in the Hmong culture, we're taught to be obedient, listen, and just follow directions, and I was like, no, that's not what I want, so I got to see like two things, right? One is you make your own decisions, and two, you let other people make your decisions. And I was like, no, I'm going to make my own decisions here. Like, I want to do it myself. So I just went and taught myself how to learn about money. I, went and like, built my own online businesses and everything.
I love
And
that. Yeah.
And I just want to turn around. And I don't think I was put on earth just to have all this information to myself. So I think that it's my job to turn around and help those other minority girl bosses. Like, hey, like if I did it, you can do it too. And let me just give you some tools and guidance. Let me help you pave the way a little, and you can do it too. And I just want all of us to pave the way for all those little girls, all those women behind us, and say like, wow, there's someone up there that looks like me. Like if they could do it, then we could do it too. And that's what I just want. I just want us to pave the way for women of color, minority entrepreneurs, for all of us to come together and saying like, we can share the stage and we can pave the way for other people to like do the same thing.
I love that. I love that. And especially because me personally, I'm all about female empowerment. I'm a super feminist. Like, if I didn't have any shame, which I do, I wouldn't shave my armpits and I'd go around flailing them around. Like that's the type of feminist I am. So I love this. I love the empowerment of women. So let's talk about how COVID-19 really took a lot of us by surprise, especially business owners. What tips do you have for minority business owners through all of this?
So through all of this, I think it's a wake up call for all of us to reevaluate our business and what's happening in it, around it and who we're attracting. So I'm going to be sharing 4 of my best actionable items that I teach my clients and I use in my business so that it will make a big difference in your business. So that way you not only thrive right now, but you're going to be on top and just moving forward. So the first thing that a lot of minority-owned business should be doing is really look at their finance. Where are they putting their money? How they're investing their money, and what's the return on it? So look at your finances. Have quarterly meetings. Have weekly meetings. In my business, we have quarterly meetings where we go in depth into the details, and then we have 5-minute meetings every single week just so we know what we're spending, what's going on, what's happening, just so everyone's on the same page. So me, my team, we're all on the same page. And the second thing that what businesses can do right now is review your processes and systems. It's like the next important thing to income. Know what's going on. Know the process and the systems that you're using when you are booking a client from all the way till they exit from you. So know how it's working. The thing is that processing systems is the key thing to effective communication, to increasing time, and time to make more money, more impact, and it increases the customer's experience. It makes it so much more seamless.
I
The
love that.
third
Yeah.
thing,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, and the third thing is be flexible with your business plans. COVID-19 happened. No one thought it was going to impact small businesses the way it did. So it's okay to put a pause on your business goals, your business dreams. Just what pivot can you make? What changes can you make? Be flexible. And I get it. We all have goals and we got dreams that we want to accomplish. But sometimes it's good to just pause and just reflect on what's going on. And the last thing, especially with what's happening right now, and it's really as business owners, I call them business leaders too, is really educate yourself on what diversity and inclusivity really means, because the world is changing. People are looking for connection. People are looking for a safe and positive environment that they can be themselves without being judged. So as a business owner, ask yourself, how can you educate yourself and how can you create that space? So those are my 4 top tips that you can do right now to thrive right now and just be on top moving forward.
You have so much great insight. Where can we find more from you? Where can we sign up to be a client of yours to help us?
So you can go on my website at shengherr.com. My Her is 2 R's, so it's SHENGHERR.com. And you can follow me on Instagram at Sheng Herr.
That's perfect. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Sheng. I hope a lot of people got a lot of tips from you. I know I did. If I was a business owner, I would have definitely taken notes. I mean, I'm not, but if I was, I would be taking notes right now. So I hope you all at home are too. Thank you so much for joining us, Sheng.
Thank you so much.